guess what I have? Laryngitis. I woke up and I completely lost my voice. Hence why I sound like this. Like I just witnessed an absolute massacre, like the scene in Mulan. Like the Grim Reaper himself personally reached into my throat and snatched out my vocal cords. I've had laryngitis before, multiple times. I know why I got it the very first time. These last 2 times, no idea, none at all. But since I thought it was kind of hilarious, I thought to do a video on it, just to document how it sounded. Technically, you're not supposed to whisper or anything like that. You're supposed to let them heal on its own. What's a few extra words in a small little video? Hopefully it doesn't last more than a day. I've had it all day, and I'm probably gonna have it tomorrow. This isn't me putting on a voice. In fact, this is me trying my hardest to speak because I have no voice whatsoever anymore right now. Even that was hard to get out. So, in my infinite wisdom, I thought, what better thing to do than to do English tongue twisters? This just might be the worst idea I've ever had. But hey, it could be funny. First one. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? It sounds like I just swallowed a cactus. Funny thing, I was actually losing my voice last night, but it sounded nowhere this bad. Second one, I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. Where she sits, she shines. And where she shines, she sits. This is like the world's quietest Let's Play, except it's unintentional. Third one, how many boards could the Mongols hoard if the Mongol hordes got bored? From Calvin and Hobbes. Why was that ever Calvin and Hobbes? Ah! You can see my blue tongue from the Slurpee I was drinking earlier. Ah! That's me trying to scream. I can't. If like a knife murder comes in here, I'm kind of fucked. Third one. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? That sounds so elegant on the tongue. Clam cram in a clean cream can. These aren't actually as bad as I thought they'd be. Fifth one. Sin toast to tin stout saints, tin tall tints. I'm actually fucking good at this. Even with my voice shot, I'm awesome. Yeah. Denise sees the fleece. Denise sees the fleas. At least Denise can sneeze and feed the fleas. At least I know what I'm gonna sound like on my deathbed, and there's gonna be fleas all around me. Koi knows pseudo noise codes. That wasn't actually that bad. The 33 thieves. This is an English tongue twister. 33 thieves thought that they thrilled the throne throughout thirsty. Dobby wished for a sock. That's what I kinda sound like. Something in a 30-acre thermal thicket of thorns and thistles thumped and thundered, threatening the 3D thoughts of Matthew the dog. Although theatrically, it was only the 13,000 thistles and thorns through underneath of his thigh that the 30-year-old thug thought of that morning. I wonder how the peaks in my microphone are going to sound that I'm doing sounds on it. It probably doesn't like that. But then again, there isn't enough of a waveform to find out. This is just messing with my dyslexia here. Can you can a can as a can or can a can? Surely that made sense English-wise. If I read it slow, I might be able to make sense of it. Can you can a can as a can or can a can? I get it now, actually. That wasn't that hard to understand. Oh God, this one's bad. 6 sick hicks nick 6 slick bricks with picks and sticks. That was a humdinger for a tongue twister. That was actually pretty good. I wish to wish the wish you wish to wish, but if you wish the witch wishes, I won't wish the wish that you wish to wish. That's what that sounded like. There was a fisherman named Fisher who fished for some fish in a fissure till a fish with a grin pulled the fisherman in. Now they're fishing for the fisher. For Fisher. I said that wrong. Now they're fishing the fisher for Fisher. That's how you actually say it. You can hear the sounds if you listen close of my pants sliding against the chair. That's just the chair moving, never mind. I was wrong. World Wide Web is not a tongue twister. If anything, that's just onomatopoeia, right? Is that onomatopoeia? It was alliteration. not onomatopoeia. I'm sick and stupid. That is an especially long one. To sit in solemn silence in a dull, dark dock in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap and chippy chopper on a big black block. To sit in solemn silence in a dull, dark dock in a pestilential, what a beautiful word, in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap and chippy chopper on a big black block, a dull dark talk, a lifelong lock, a short, sharp shock, a big black block, to sit in solemn silence in a pestilential prison and awaiting the sensation from a cheap and chippy chopper on a big black block. I'll be surprised if you can understand any of that. Picky people pick Peter Pan peanut butter. 'Tis the peanut butter picky people pick. That was from a commercial. What commercial? I think it's actually getting worse. I think it's legitimately getting worse in real time. That's me. This is me actively trying to speak, and it's not coming out. If Stu choose shoes, should Stu choose the shoes he choose? Great, awesome. Luke, look, likes legs. Luke's dogs like legs. Luke, look, licks legs. Luke's dog licks legs. Dog tails licks in legs. Luke, look, likes. Luke, look, takes legs and legs. Dog likes. 77 benevolent elephants. That sounds like a bouncy rhyme scheme. 77 benevolent elephants. I love that, benevolent elephants. It's just so bouncy. It's so fucking stupid. There are those 1,000 tankers were thinking, how did the other 3 thieves go through? I'm like trying to absolutely force it out, but I don't want to force it out too much, because a couple days could easily turn into 2 weeks if I force it too much. In Hertford and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. 1-1 was a racehorse, 2-2 was 1-2, 1-1-1-1 race, 2-2-1-1-2. Celebrant. It's just repeating the same thing 3 times. Willie's rear wheel. That's actually a good one. A short but good one. If Pickford's Packers packed a packet of crisps with the packet of crisps that Pickford's Packers packed, survive for 2.5 years. It's like I was set on fire, and now I just have no vocal cords to scream. I have no mouth and I must scream. Except I have a mouth with pretty big lips, a gap tooth, and I can't scream. Fuck my life. Did Dick Pickens prick his pinky pickling cheap cling peach fire? Did Dick Pickens prick his pinky pickling cheap cling peaches in an inch of pinch, or framing his French finch photos? 2 more. How many cookies could a good cook cook? If a good cook cook cookies, a good cook could cook as much cookies as a good cook cookies. Those were words. Maybe. Last one. Marry Mac's mother's making Mary Mac marry me. My mother's making me marry Mac. Will I always be so merry when Mary's taking care of me? Will I always be so merry when I marry Mac? Oh, so that was laryngitis tongue twisters. I'm pretty sure I actually sound worse now than I did at the start of the video. I have to keep taking pauses because it's like taking so much energy. I'm essentially like trying to shout the words to you. Every time I either shout them or say them normally, they're just not coming across. This was absolutely a mistake, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm probably gonna wake up and have absolutely no voice, not even a whisper tomorrow. I hope not. I hope I actually have a voice tomorrow, because I have stuff that I want to record. But who knows? I could just die tomorrow.